Video recording. And we're live!
Totally nailed it.
So, this is all podcasters.
Yes,
Great.
that's what I was hoping for.
Hey podcast, I'm not doing the intro, but we're going live, so this is why we're talking. And Nick, I guess you can do your thing.
Action. What's up, guys? This is Two Beards Podcast. Is this the second time we're going? No, it's the first time we're going live.
On Twitch, yes. We've been live on Facebook.
On Facebook,
a couple times.
Right. But I was thinking like last week, or actually, sorry, the week before that, where we were streaming, but that was games, not
Not
the actual podcast.
This is the actual
podcast. And now people know that we're doing it, at least one or two of them. So
if you're missing out on the stream, we're recording it potentially and gonna put it on YouTube. I keep looking at the mic and I gotta look at the camera because I normally look at the mic.
That's fair.
I'm really thrown off now. This is
I do too. It's really odd. Like we talked
hey
about.
guy. Oh yeah.
Oh hey guys.
Oh man. Yeah, it's weird. Okay. We're new to this, if you can't tell.
Yeah. No, we talked about that when we were in Chicago, where it's like it's weird to be in the same room because normally I just like stare at my phone's microphone.
Yeah. And you're like, where do I look?
And I was like, should I look him in the eyes the whole time and make it really awkward, or what do I do?
Yes, you should.
Well, don't mind me. I'm just trying to find this to repost it, but it's not.
I need to repost it as well. It should be up now, I think. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Again,
I thought so.
You're all on this journey with us. It is up because I'm resharing it now.
I refreshed and it just wasn't working.
You gotta click on page now. You gotta click page. What? It's a whole thing. Yeah, you can't go from home to post.
What the
without clicking page.
It's
Facebook, guys. It's a whole thing.
See, I'm still scrolling. There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Wow,
bam.
That took a while. Well, anyways,
I already told Instagram, so I'm done.
That's fine.
We didn't post to Twitter, so if you're following us there, don't know why you would. We don't post there anyways.
Yep.
We're
bad at this.
Shitty.
Yeah, it's not great, but
anyways. I'm really thirsty, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Really fucking thirsty.
Open this bitch up.
Okay, what are we drinking?
We are drinking one of Tacoma's finest, Rainbow Brite Gemma Rose Brut IPA.
That was loud.
Thank you. Oh, did we cut?
No, probably not.
Clip, rather?
I don't know. We either did or we didn't.
You're wrong.
Anyways, this is from Seas Brewery, located in Tacoma. Would you like me to pour it for you?
Yeah.
If you notice this nice S that's cut off, Strathcona Brewing, located in Vancouver. Like them a lot. Dude, when I drank this, I drank this yesterday.
Yeah.
Elizabeth and I went back to Seven Seas.
Yeah.
Because you guys went there for the first time.
Correct.
Recently.
That's what you're supposed to just keep doing what you're doing.
That was real shit.
But I gotta do another one.
I'm just gonna put this down actually. Yeah, so we went there yesterday. I got this exact beer, Rainbow Brite, Rose Brut IPA, or Rose maybe. I don't know. I assumed it was Rose, but I don't know.
Maybe Rose. Oh yeah.
When I got it in their glass, it actually wasn't as like pink. Similar to it has like a pink hue now, even less so in their glass, but it has a really pink hue when you're pouring it and when it's in like the little tasters.
Yeah, like super. It's like a lot more orangey in this big glass.
Yeah.
But,
so it's kind of interesting.
The foam even has like a slight pink hue to it.
It does. I figured, we do our podcast and now we're live as well. So I thought, hey, let's jump into my idea.
Go on.
So I got us a little.
I already hate this.
I knew you were going.
No, this is the best. Where did you get this?
Amazon.
Jesus Christ! In like a day?
Yep.
What the fuck? Does it come with a light too and everything? It's all good to go.
Power on the back. I used a drill to open the back because I didn't have a screwdriver handy. So you
hold it?
No, you press it once. And
mine's broken, bro.
I don't think you can see it because all the paper's in there. But yeah, it's on.
Mine's no. Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay.
Well, we just.
So you can't see this during the daytime at all.
It's really bright in my room too. But
yeah.
We'll turn off the light so the video can see it. So sorry for the audio podcasters.
This is not for you.
This is not for you. We have Lite Brites in our hand because we are doing Rainbow Brite. So yeah,
This is fantastic.
That's mine.
Sorry.
Fuck you. I was like, hey Nick, when we were drinking this, I was like, it would be awesome if we got Lite Brites and did it on the podcast.
Literally yesterday.
Yep. No, 2 days ago.
Oh, right.
Thursday.
Right.
Thursday. Wait, that was Thursday. Was yesterday? It was Wednesday. It was Wednesday. Yeah, we went out with you guys on Wednesday.
Dude, we went. No, we literally 100%. Had beers with you guys at Seven Seas yesterday.
Not true.
What did I do yesterday?
You went home.
Oh, I did. I remember now. I did some laundry. Oh gosh, I don't know if I should just dump it all out or just go for it or what.
No, I don't really know.
Oh, it lights up way more when you put them in.
Yeah.
This is never mind. This is fantastic.
Yeah. I don't know what half these should. This looks like a truck, maybe. I like a truck. I'd like to do a truck. This looks like a
truck's cool. I just want the first picture that I had. I didn't even bother choosing.
What do you think this is?
Like
horse?
Oh yeah, it's like a unicorn shitting rainbows.
Oh, I might do that.
How fitting.
It's like
so fitting.
DNA.
I think it's flowers, but it looks stupid. Yeah.
This is a sailboat. I like the sailboat.
Really good at determining what these pictures are.
I'm going full P&W.
Hells yeah, bet. Oh, what a pretty picture too.
Originally we were like, we should just totally draw something.
Yeah.
Like whatever we want to do, right?
Yeah.
And then you aptly pointed out that both of us would just draw penises. So yes. I was like, maybe we should get the stencils.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea.
This is not working well for me.
Why does it matter? You can set it down too, like that. Like set it down.
I might need to get some anchors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's got a slide all over.
But once you got like one of them in, it works pretty good.
No, I know. That's why I'm anchoring right now.
Yeah.
I'm getting 4 corners.
Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't even think of doing that way.
Yeah. I'm a Lite Brite pro.
Huh. Mine at home, like half the pieces are missing. So I'm a Lite Brite novice, and this is blowing my mind right now because it looks so good.
I'm sure I had a Lite Brite as a kid, but I can't like I know my cousin did for sure.
Yeah. Well, my sister did.
Having one at my house.
My sister did, but I mean, I used it.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, we had one.
Do you think there are artists that do like professional light writing? Like they can like just off the fly make some cool shit.
Hell yeah! Why wouldn't they?
I'm not that artistic. I wish I was.
I can confirm that I would not be able to do that either.
I know you can't.
But it is what it is. I'm having a good time with this. This is fantastic. You're a gem.
Yeah.
I'm still amazed they have this on. Excuse me. Thank you. Still amazed they have this on Amazon.
Dude, we went back and I got this beer. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna look and see. I'm just gonna look and see if they have Lite Brite. Sure enough, on Amazon Prime, 2-day delivery, and I do have a backup beer that I was like, oh, we can. Oh, damn. So Nick is looking up images of like actual like huge Lite Brites.
People are going hard. Yeah, they're gigantic.
I did not get that size.
Depressing.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's crazy.
I'll deal with it. So you went there and you got this beer and you were like...
Got this beer. I was like,
I'll
just take a look. Yeah. And sure enough, Lite Brite 2-day delivery, and it was gonna show up today.
Yeah.
And sometimes Amazon doesn't show up till like 9 p.m. And I was like, we have an extra beer. I'll just plan on that, and then we'll see what happens.
Chicago.
Sure enough, gets here, and I was like, well, we're going live. So I rearranged my room to the set that you see here today.
It's beautiful.
Didn't tell Nick that we were going live. Didn't tell Nick anything about this.
Best way to go.
So here we go.
That's amazing.
Now we're Lite Brightening it up for you guys.
This is the best.
Really exciting.
Yeah. This is amazing.
Oh, mine turned off.
Oh no! Is there a power button? Does it like?
Maybe it goes off after a second. I mean,
mine's still on. I don't know. Oh wait, no. Maybe this. Yeah, I think it goes off after a certain amount of time. Save battery. Mine just went off too. Because you had yours on like a little bit before me.
Maybe.
That's cool.
Yeah, I did because I had to show you how.
I'm gonna leave it off and then get the big reveal at the end.
Good plan.
Whoa!
Yeah. It has modes. It cycles through like 3 different modes.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
This is way better than the Lite Brite I had. Mine was fucking dog shit compared to
Dude,
this.
2019, bro.
This is an amazing world we live in.
Anyways, we should probably actually talk about something.
That's right before we talked about the light going off. I was just about to say. So we don't talk about Lite Brite the whole time.
Yeah, and it's a big deal, but I mean.
Yeah. How do you feel about iOS 13? Have you seen anything for it yet?
I think we've talked about this, and I forgot all of that, so I have not heard a single peep about iOS 13.
It's I watched it at like 1 a.m, and so I don't remember most of it.
This was like a few months ago, right?
Yeah, but I watched it more recently, so it's new to me. So I'm treating it like it's brand spanking new.
It totally is, 100%.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Can confirm.
iOS 13, heard it here first. You didn't know it was coming.
Shit. I don't know.
What don't you know about it? Because I don't know anything.
Well, there's one. Oh god, I dropped one. There's one thing specifically that's really fucking awesome, which is like you can finally do this now, and that is editing videos.
Oh yes, we did talk about that.
Fucking finally, like you can excuse me. You could even put a fucking filter on. You couldn't crop one before. I
don't know if you knew this, but you could edit it in iMovie and put a cool title frame.
Wow. Wow, I should try that.
You could add approved songs that you had on your phone.
Yes. Anything on Apple Music or Spotify you cannot use. But if you purchased it and it's on your phone, it was up for grabs. Oh man, fucking iMovie's biggest disappointment. Hopefully they just get rid of that because it's completely useless now that you're able to actually edit videos with just in the Photos app.
Or just like make it better.
Yeah,
just totally redo it.
Right. Yeah, like make it so you can actually edit a fucking video and like
do anything.
Yeah, just
be everything that you're not.
Pretty much though. It's annoyed me so much every time. Like I just get so frustrated with it. I'm trying to think. There was some more shit too that now I'm just blanking on. But I remember looking at it and being like, "Holy shit!" Oh, one fucking cool thing again. Wow, should have been able to do this a long time ago.
We're so family friendly, by the way.
Yeah.
Twitch.
Is that what you have it on?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Oh, that'd be
I
fun.
either do or don't.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyways,
you can there's now night mode on your iPhone. 12 years later.
Don't we already have night mode?
No, that is reverse. It just basically reverses every single color. Now
we have inverted. We have warming the colors.
Yes, this is actually night mode. So like
Reddit night mode, YouTube night mode.
Yes. Yeah. So like your messages will actually still be blue instead of orange or whatever the fuck.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
But like it'll be dark, like a dark black background.
That's basically all the lights in the background. will be black.
Is green, or is this green?
Yeah, I get confused with the. Oh no, with the yellows and the oranges because they're very similar. But yeah, it's just one more thing where it's like, you just should have had this 12 years ago. Thank you for finally fucking doing this, but it's just an absolute joke that it's taken them this long to do.
But they're hipsters, dude.
They're really innovating the tech world.
Their night mode is gonna be something else.
I don't know.
We know you've seen night mode before, but have you seen our night mode? No.
Oh, this is weird scrolling action here.
What we do that's really unique is we take the whites that are on your phone and we turn them black.
Yeah, I don't know.
Clap.
There's like some things in there that I'm like, oh man, yes, finally. But overall, it's like, really just should have already had all this shit before, and there's nothing like insanely innovative that I'm like, damn, I am so happy to finally get this new fucking update. So overall, there was something with I can't remember what it was now. I'm bad at this. I'm bad at talking. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you talking while you're doing something is really difficult. So
I
I should
know.
not have given you something to do.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You could take a break from the Lite Brite, dude.
No, I can't do that.
Take a break, have some beer.
It's not the Lite Brite, it's when I'm actually looking up something. That's the problem. Lite Brite, I can talk and Brite. I can Brite talk, dude. It's no problem at all. It's the looking up shit and talking too. But there's maps too. I forgot I was telling you about that too, where like they're actually gonna probably make maps worth your fucking time to use, because apparently for like the first time ever, they've been driving cars around like Google with cameras on top.
Nice.
Yeah. So they're doing that, and so because they're doing that,
also Google, fix your fucking Maps application.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. While we're on that subject, why do I have to hit start 12 million times?
Dude, we talked about this when I picked you up from the airport as well. I was trying to get directions to the airport and find the quickest route. The route button for Google is like, the hitbox for that got real small in one of the updates, and you just can't press it unless you hit that sweet spot. Like, it hates you.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So I thought like maybe my phone was just like fucked in that area, and I was telling Nick about this, telling you about this.
Yeah.
And you were like, totally experienced the same thing, and I was like,
I know. And you're like, oh, good. Well, I thought it was just me. I'm like, no. Google's is sucking booty hole right now. Oh. But it's not just the start button too. There, if you go to like search along your route for certain things, trying to click to add a stop, that's the same nightmare where you can't. It's got such a small, like little tiny teensy weensy little point that like if you don't click that, you're not going anywhere.
Just so weird.
It is.
Like, because you think, like, those things, like, people notice quick, and they would that's an easy fix, right? They're like, oh, we got a bug right there, that's just, done, fixed, pushed out the update, the next day.
And it's always in the start button's always in, like, the same spot.
Yeah. So
it's like, all you gotta do is change that one parameter, and first off, how did it even get changed in the first place?
Yeah. I did this in a bad order, I can't tell what color this is. Green?
Oh yeah, I just have a handful of them and I'm putting them.
You're going like I'm just like I'm fucking all over the place.
Yeah.
You got a good order like left to right going.
Yeah. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. Yeah. So Google, you need to step your shit up because I'm gonna be honest, I might be switching to Apple Maps because
never thought that would happen.
Yeah. No, I definitely never thought it would happen.
Can you get my piece while you're down there?
Oh, where did yours go?
Greenie right by your...
Oh, yeah.
It's really bothering me because, like, I know that I'm going to forget about that after the podcast.
And Janie's going to eat it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or, like, I'm going to step on it.
It'll be like a Lego and...
Fuck me.
It's going to be a nightmare. But I'm curious if Apple's going to... Because they use TomTom for their maps, don't they? Or no? They used to.
I know they at least used to.
Like, right after they... Because they used to use Google originally... And they got in a little bitch fight about something, and so they're like, fuck you, we're using TomTom.
Well, wasn't, like, TomTom the only, like, Maps application supported on iOS for a while?
No,
like,
you
there
could...
was no Maps. Like, like, actual GPS navigation, like, that would tell you, like, turn here.
No, you could download Google Maps. You could download it, it just wasn't...
I don't think you could.
Yeah.
I think like,
or maybe...
way back.
Well, no. Okay, so the first iPhone, it came with Google Maps. That was their standard. It also came standard with the YouTube app. It was a dog shit app, but it still came with the YouTube app.
I'm talking about like actual navigation. So like, I don't.
It was powered by Google, 100%. And then they got in their little fight and kicked Google out, and then they were powered by TomTom. But I think right when that happened, you're right. Google didn't have a Google Maps app yet. You had to just use the shitty Apple Maps.
I thought you could still use Google Maps, but they didn't have like a proper navigation feature. Like I that's what I thought. Like TomTom's differential was like actual proper navigation.
No, Google had it.
It could be 100%.
And that's what it was. Like I said, that's what like the first iPhone. That's what that came with, and it worked.
I need to mix up the colors.
That's some good ASMR right there. Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's all mono. So
yeah, it's whatever.
It doesn't matter at all.
Whatever.
So we were talking about music I don't know about, was it on the podcast or was it off the podcast? It must have been off the podcast because we were like talking about Jamestown story and stuff.
Oh yeah.
When we're still in the room.
Yeah, that was off.
But it was off the podcast.
Like right after.
You mentioned, I don't know how they came up, but you also mentioned Hello Goodbye.
Yeah.
Because I looked up Jamestown Story, we were talking about them, and they still had a bunch of music we hadn't heard. Then you mentioned Hello Goodbye. I downloaded their music. Dude, that album that I downloaded, so good.
The new one?
I don't know how new it is.
Yeah,
It's 2018.
Yeah,
it's only natural. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so good.
I haven't really given it a proper listen yet.
I've listened to it a couple times through. It's got some like a little bit of Daft Punk vibes going on.
Okay.
Just electronic wise.
Okay.
Like I don't know. It's like got a good like electronic beats and like also a good mix of like their standard vibiness. So it's I'm digging it.
That. Yeah,
I'm digging it.
You know that. I've been looking for some new music. Granted, I've had that album in. I do this all the time, and you're probably the same. Where like I'll be like, oh, there's new stuff, and I'll add it, and then not listen to it forever.
Well, I think you're like me, where you want to listen to the entire album through.
Right.
So
yeah.
Like, you have to set aside the time or have a drive where you're like,
and that's
perfect.
Why.
This is when I'm gonna listen to this album.
Yeah. And that's why. Yeah, and that's why I don't listen to it. Yeah, because it's like I'll see it, and I add it because I don't want to forget to add it. But then I don't listen to it because I want to listen to the whole thing.
I hate breaking up albums that I want to listen to. It just...
Well, and people, I don't know how people do this. They'll hear a song and they'll just like, oh, I just want that song. I'm like, what about the rest of the album? No, I don't know. I don't know about the rest of the album. I've only heard this song. This is all I want. Like,
I used to 100% be that way.
Just give it a try.
Apple Music, Spotify came in. Well, I used to be that way for like a lot of bands that I thought were like meh, but I like their like hits.
Yeah.
Then Apple Music, Spotify came through, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to a lot more of these albums.
Right.
Now that I have the opportunity.
That's fair. That's true.
Which, I mean, 2019. That's one of the great things about streaming.
Well, there was a weird limbo there where like when I don't know if it was government agencies or who, or if it was like record labels where they like really started cracking down on what was it, Mediafire? What was that thing where you get you download like raw files of albums? Was it Mediafire? I think
Mediafire was a big one.
Yeah,
and then all the fucking pirating, LimeWire.
Yeah, LimeWire and all that shit. But so when they started cracking down on all that, and once it came to a point where you couldn't download anything off LimeWire without getting a virus, there was a point in time where I just like did not get new music because I was poor as shit, so I wasn't about to buy new music, but like, and then I also couldn't like illegally download it either. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, well, this is what I got. I hope I'm happy with it. And then finally I got like a better job, and so I got paid more, and I was like, all right, I'll buy a little bit of music. But
14.
Exactly. So I'll buy a little bit of music, I'll contribute to this so-called capitalism we have going on here.
The markets.
I hear it's marketing out there, but, whatever.
There are two markets going on.
America's in both of those. And so, yeah, then, like you said, with Apple Music and Spotify, like, both really launched, it was like, holy shit, like, I could pay just a smidgen and get everything.
I'm going out of frame to pick that up wherever it went.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's right there. You got it. You were born for this.
It's very tight.
So flexible.
This was a really last minute thrown together set that we have going on. So yeah, this is orange, not yellow.
Are you zoomed much on your lens?
You can literally see where we're at.
No, I see that, but is the lens zoomed? Like,
no,
could you?
No, it's all wide.
Okay, so we are at like the pinnacle of like we couldn't get closer unless you angle it up a little.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a little disappointing.
Well, we could back up the camera.
Barely.
Not much.
Like a foot? Because if you spin it...
Then it's in the way of that. And
yeah.
I mean, we could get something else to put that on.
Well, that's actually fine, because this can stay close, and he can even come under the table a little bit, and it probably won't be in the shot still.
It's true. That was even a last minute change, because I had it on the table, and I was doing some audio testing just to figure it out, and then, like, I bumped this, and I hit the table and just boom, and I'm like, we're doing Lite Brite. I can't have that going on the entire thing.
Speaking of audio, the audio listeners, we just are in a tight space here between the camera, the chair holding the microphone, and our table. We're just kind of squished in this room where we could probably spread out a little bit, but Yeah, especially in the time frame you had to set it all up. I'm proud of you.
Well,
it looks great.
I stole Elizabeth's wall divider thing here.
It's a Japanese naked hider.
Yeah,
is what it's called.
Yeah, exactly. Now that I realized that she got that, I could actually put that in front of my windows, and we could actually have the long way of this room, which would be nice.
Yeah. I see.
Then we could get that to work, but I don't have.
That is smart.
It's also weird. You were wearing a white shirt, and I commented on that specifically because we are right in front of a white wall. I was also wearing a white shirt.
You are wearing a white shirt.
I was like, both of us would be really watched out because I don't have anything going on with my walls yet. I've been planning on it, but I just haven't done it yet. So,
what are you gonna do?
I'm thinking about getting like either concrete or.
You got a friend?
Oh, nice.
Oh, friend, eat the bugs, friend.
Spider friend.
Oh, fucking spider friend.
Plan on doing like red bricks or like concrete wallpaper. I think that would be fun.
Okay.
Just to kind of give it a little something. I mean, I have photos. Like I have these two photos. You guys can see this one, which is some mountains and stars
Nice.
by Adam Dare.
Oh yeah.
Spelled Dahir.
Dahir.
And Adam Monse. His photo is up there. It keeps falling off, and I haven't actually reattached it to the wall because it keeps falling off. And
fucking Adam, get a better adhesive. Jeez.
Yeah, Adam, that's totally not mine. It's totally from what you sent me. But yeah, and then I actually have like a bunch of prints that I have files of prints that I want to get put up. I just haven't actually done that. None are from me. I thought
like nothing you took.
Yeah, I do have prints that I took. I just like hanging up my own artwork. I don't know. It's kind of pretentious.
A little douchey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, no, it doesn't have to be though. Like it's something just like nature, like just like looks good. So it's not so much that you're impressed with your work as much as you are the scenery that is in the work.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
That's fair.
So if you look at it that way,
I was gonna hang it up for the podcast just to give some color on your side. I ended up putting a little skateboard down there, just to kind of balance it out. Yeah, you can see a little bit.
I don't know if you can see it at all, but you super can.
I wanted to give us like a little something going on.
Yeah, make it a little homey, kind of show that we have things.
I do have things.
I have things. I promise. They're here. You just can't see them. I wonder how loud this Lite Brite's going to be in the audio.
I bet it's real
so annoying to the audio listeners. We're like, at least for like visuals, like you can see us, so it's like not as triggering.
Yeah, but
like audio is just like every 3 seconds.
The podcast is just going to like hate themselves and hate us specifically. But
yeah, that's okay. I'm fine with that.
Listen, if you listen to our last episode and you're still listening to our podcast, then I think you can deal with a couple pops.
Yep.
Considering the audio on that last one. Real dog shit.
Not the best.
It was old. It was an oldie.
We've had better.
It was a good one though, because we
oldie but a goodie.
Oldie but a good.
Mm-hmm.
You talked about your friends.
Fucking friend? What friend?
Your friend Dick.
Yeah, I saw that's the title.
That
I just don't remember it.
It was something to do with
I don't have an actual
camping and something with your dick. Not your friend.
Don't recall that. Yeah. I believe you. I don't recall it.
It was something like going to the bathroom in the woods. And there's a whole thing that like.
Oh, is that when I was afraid the animal was gonna eat it?
Maybe. Some advice that you had, I think. For the listeners, I don't know.
Was that when I was talking about going to Joshua Tree, and I was like, those park bathrooms are gross, so I just walked there in my underwear?
Yes, that was the story.
Okay.
I don't know how the dick played into it, but
it was there.
Yeah, I mean it was there.
It was there.
Probably.
Hanging out for a little bit.
So.
Is what it is.
But I do vaguely remember that story, so I think that was that podcast.
Well, I know I told that story, I just don't know if it was that podcast. That's the problem.
The other thing that always intrigues me is that, like, we drank, and I didn't remember this until I actually looked at our notes.
Yeah.
We drank the Voodoo Ranger IPA.
The single
on
one.
That one, the single one. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know if we've also done that on another podcast. And we're like, oh, let's drink it because it was on an old one that we're not going to use. And then I used it, and I was like, well.
Yeah, but you thought that about Leona May, but
it's true.
We've decided that
you thought that about Leona May.
No, you did. You even said that. You were like, oh, I thought we've done this. And then you remembered that it was just
Listeners, you tell us who it was. I think it was Nick.
I know it wasn't me. So you ain't gonna tell me nothing. That's what I know.
Tell me nothing. Tell me nothing.
Good song.
Good songs.
Were you trying not to cut me off? Or did you forget? Soundtrack. God damn it.
Soundtrack. Yeah, I forgot.
That's okay.
I'll take the heat.
Soundtrack of my life.
Soundtrack of my life. I'll take the heat because you got to take some heat for giving work quote for you, and then you didn't use a fired up quote, so I'm disappointed.
I know. I used a hot rod one again. I don't know what was the matter.
Is that a hot rod one?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a hot rod one, dude. I'm pretty sure it's 21 Jump Street.
Let me quote the whole scene
Pretty
for
sure it's 21
you,
Jump
word
Street?
for word. So, what do you say? You want to make this thing a fish? Are you asking me out? Oh, Kathy. Wow, Rod, I can't believe she said yes. Yeah, Kevin, you've only to believe if you wish to achieve. That rhymed. Unintentional.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Doesn't
there you
he
have
say
it.
you only... Doesn't he say that part? Not him, but like in 21 Jump Street?
Nah, not that I recall.
The acting teacher.
He might have said you only believe if you wish to
He
achieve.
was also in Hot Rod. But, yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Wasn't he?
Who are you talking about? What are you talking
I
about?
don't remember
Who?
the actor's name. I don't
I
know!
need to see him.
I don't know!
Who are you talking about?
You have the iPad, dude.
I know.
I'm paying
That's my
attention to
job.
chat.
Yeah, are you?
Well, yeah, because
Chat!
there just is no chat.
Fucking chat.
No one's here. Dude, my grandma commented on our post.
Oh, what'd she say? Is she watching?
Oh, it wasn't that post.
Well, dang it, Grandma.
She's commented on a really old post.
Dang it, Grandma.
And another really old post.
Dang it.
In June.
Grandma, get on Facebook more.
Like, come on, Grandma.
Come on.
Come on, Grandma.
That's
Oh, and she posted a little...
okay. That's a new one. That's a
Whee!
new picture. That was fun. That was fun. I like that. That GIF. I still love that GIF of us
Dude,
playing
it's a great
cornhole.
GIF.
Yeah.
Shout out to the GIF of us playing cornhole.
Shout out to Levi for calling it GIF. Yep.
Heard it here first. It's GIF.
Nope. Nope. No backsies.
Can confirm.
Mm-mm.
Can confirm GIF.
So,
Alright, what am I looking up?
Well, I got it already. I mean, you might as well just not.
I like how I gave you an iPad and you don't even use the iPad.
I have it for notes and
Yeah.
stuff.
We
never even talked about this beer. It's
You are.
6.2%. Bitch.
This is all from Untapped. It's not from the website. So how official is it? Don't know.
Oh, yeah. Whatever.
Don't know.
I usually go to the website and then...
Chris
if I-
Parnell.
Oh, is he the guy in
he's also
Step Brothers?
Archer.
Oh, no, I don't know him. Who is he? Is he
he's
the radio?
announcer? Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I gotcha. Looks different.
When you get a little semen in your you read that, it splits the stream. That's how I imagine it.
Up here there's a AM radio. Oh yeah, it's got its own little carpet and everything.
Good film.
Good
film.
film. I think I'm gonna use almost every single piece for this one picture. I'm being honest. Also, I can.
Oh, you know what? He doesn't say that. He says you'll never know what you can't achieve until you don't achieve it.
Oh, that's kind of along the same lines though. So I see where you went with that.
You see the connection.
I see what you was doing.
I need to dump these out a little bit because I'm getting real difficult to get some of these colors.
Yeah, you need very specific ones at this point.
Yeah, you're really getting there.
I almost have. This is it. It's all I have left.
Jesus.
I know. That's what I said. I'm gonna use almost all of them.
Yeah, that's it.
It's gonna look beautiful when it's all
I
illuminated.
feel like Lite Brite, you need to add some more colors and packets to your.
But it's the perfect amount.
I know, but what if you wanted a busier scene?
Yeah.
What if you wanted to add like a little seagull up in there?
Oh yeah, that would be nice. That would be good artistic interpretation.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I should. I got some white and blue. Yeah, I think I can make this happen.
Maybe add a little foam to the water going on there?
Ooh,
Yeah,
I have two whites. Not sure I want to waste them there.
Well, I got some extras.
I have used all the colors except
Actually, don't know that I'll
blue
have extra.
and white. You son of a bitch. I could add more water. Should I just add more water?
Some of a bitch.
I'm gonna just add more water.
Give it a little up waves. Your water's looking real
It's
flat.
real down wavy, right?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Dude, maybe if you have a little orange, you could add a little fishy in there. It's a little tight, but
It's it's actually really hard to find somewhere to stick this.
that's what she said.
Yeah.
Family stream. Family friendly podcast.
We are so friendly to families. It's crazy.
Dude, what were we even talking about before we got on this whole? Oh yeah, hot rod. You gave a work quote.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
hot rod and not fired up.
It wasn't. I was a little sad about that, to be honest. I tried a little bit. I thought about it, and all I could think of ones were like about like Jennifer and look at the pooper on that one, and that's like the only ones I could think of. So I was like, that's probably should stray away from that.
What does he also say? I got a family full of accountants. That's why we named our dog Fika.
Yes.
Oh, good one would have been, don't poop where you eat. That's why there are no restaurants called the bathroom.
Yeah, but there are bathrooms in restaurants.
Missing the point, Sean.
Missing the point. Alright, here we
Wait, I'm not done yet.
Alright, wait. Okay, I'll wait.
We were talking about the beer. Talk about the beer.
Oh, yeah, the beer. So it's 6.2% and 45 IBU. However, given that it is a Brut,
and on Untappd, not official.
Fair. Tastes a little bit more hoppier and a little more bitter to me than 45. I don't know. But it's probably just because of the kind of beer it is, where it's really dry beer.
And it's like not like typically IPAs have citrus, like they're pretty citrusy. This one has some citrus notes to it for sure, but it's actually like more floral-y.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah,
floral.
Renee and I have started first few episodes of Stranger Things season 3.
Haven't even started, dude. Elizabeth and I have so many shows to watch.
I understand. Yeah, we're right there too. I mean, yeah.
How was it?
It's decent. Better than season 2 already.
That's good.
Yes. So I'll give it that. I mean,
Nick and I are season 2 haters.
Yeah, it didn't take much. Season 2 fucking sucked. Not a fan. So that didn't happen. I probably just popped the mic again. It didn't take much to do that, but yeah, I'm interested to keep going. Yeah, there's some interesting plot points. Some character development and a different direction than you thought I might have took to be with.
Ooh.
And maybe some characters I came back that you didn't think were going to.
Oh, damn.
And,
did someone die?
Characters making choices you didn't think they would.
Okay. Spoilers.
And, there are characters in positions you didn't realize because they didn't tell you until just now.
Confirmed. 11 dies. First episode.
Spoiler! Oops, I was supposed to do that that way, right? Sorry.
Fuck that chick, dude. She's underrated, so don't really like,
if you will. Yeah, she's super underrated. I wouldn't do that if I were you, actually. So there's that. But
I mean in like the colloquial sense, not the literal sense.
Let's be real. Come on. But yeah, like I said, I'm intrigued to keep going.
Dude, these just my table's uneven apparently because
I'm sorry.
Stop!
You should have just went my route and just poured them in your hand and picked up what
I
you
give a lot more.
I think you're gonna use more than you think you are, because I used all of them. And actually I messed up because I had some blue left up here that I forgot, but I just covered it in with white. I think it's fine. I think it'll be okay. So
what is that supposed to be?
A flag, I guess? I'm assuming? I don't know. It's a stupid flag, though. That's why I didn't use it.
Your sail is like real orange. Oh, maybe no, I was going to say maybe it's a sunset in the background, but the sun's fucking right there.
Yeah, it's actually right in the sky.
So
it's a real orange sail with a white staff. Mast.
Maybe it's a little pirate lookout that doesn't exist on sailboats.
Could be. You never know. It could be for children.
Could be.
You know, so it's smaller. But yeah,
for your hamster.
I don't know. I can't. I also want to start watching.
You take on your sailboat.
What?
Who doesn't take their hamster on their sailboat?
I don't think people do that.
If I had a hamster, I would take it sailing.
I would too, because I would hope that it would fall and die because it's stupid and they stink.
Fuck hamsters.
They're the worst. They're almost as bad as ferrets.
They smell a lot.
They smell a lot.
Just kidding. We love your hamsters.
They taste delicious. Yeah, this didn't take long for this to die.
Rip. Yes, you'll be taking notes.
Is what it is.
Your notepad.
On my notepad. Right? Yeah, I don't care. Ryan keeps telling me to bring something to take notes on, and then whenever we're actually doing something, I'm like, I don't feel that this is appropriate to take notes on. So I don't know.
You should also just be like, it's 2019. I have a notepad on my phone.
That's what I told Brooke.
And I have a computer that I bring to all these, and like it also has a notepad.
That's what I told Brooke, because she's all like, I like to write. She's like, sometimes she's like, I don't use any of this paper. Like sometimes I write stuff down, but it's stupid. She's like, I'll just write down someone's name, and she's like, that's so stupid. I just throw it away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, also it's 2019, so she laughed. I'm like, I mean, come on,
It's true.
what do you? Yeah,
It literally is 2019.
I don't know what else to tell you other than that, because there's nothing else that should be told.
Anyways, back to the beer.
Back to the beer. That's all I really had to say, unless you want me to read this thing that you.
Well, do we want to talk about this beer a little bit?
No. Yeah, we can do that. We'll talk about the beer.
We can pour more, but I feel like we have Lite Brite. We might want to just like.
How far are we into this?
Ja.
Tell us.
41 minutes. We're like right there.
Yeah. But we can pour a little more though. Pour a little more, and then
You want to pour a little more right into our beer, or you want to wait until we finish and then pour a little more?
I don't know.
We'll be cutting this out. Just kidding.
if we're gonna wait, then we're not gonna talk about this beer right now. Or we could just pour it in and talk about it now.
Or should we talk about our Lite Brite?
Alright, let's talk about Lite Brite, drink some more, we'll talk about the beer, and then if we have anything else we want to talk about on this point in this podcast.
So I'm going to leave. I got a plan here.
Go on.
I'm going to leave the scene.
Uh-huh.
Turn off the fucking bright light.
Yes. And then
keep
I'll,
the
same
orange
time,
guy on,
same
and we'll
time,
turn these guys on.
Yeah, I'll just...
Alright.
Yeah.
It's going to get a little dark. You might not see us. If it gets out of focus, then sorry.
Oh, wait, I spoiled it.
Spoiler! Hold on.
Wait for it. Alright, I'm going to turn it on and then I'm going to reveal it.
If we had a producer, then I can't even see. The problem is,
Oh, there we go.
there it is.
Here we
Wait. Okay, I'm ready.
go! It's beautiful! Whee!
Okay.
Look at the new function. Lite Brite!
Dude, I like that third
It
one.
looks so good. Yeah, the strobe is nice. Or that one. That's a...
So my lights aren't very like even.
That's the
so,
fourth one, by the way. I just want to go
Whatever.
on and say that.
Sorry for the audio podcast listeners for this moment that we are showing our Lite Brites. Your lights are a lot more even than mine. I feel like I got a faulty unit. Like if you go back to
What do you mean?
Here, you see like this yellow part, like right here, like it's real dark compared to everything else.
Yeah.
Go full.
No, my son is...
I guess yours is a little uneven too.
not really though. It's pretty fucking bright.
Yours is pretty
Oh,
bright.
down here. Down
yeah,
here. it's
down
not.
there. See here, show.
So down here in the wave area, you can't even see it because it's so dark. Actually,
Your mass too is
at the top.
yeah.
I can tell at the top, so you can see. So down here, these waves are not very limited. You can't even see them. There's waves here. I promise you. Get a little closer, might be able to see that.
Thumbnail.
Honestly, you still can't really see it. It's pretty fucking dark.
Just go a little.
But it's cool. It's cool.
Dude, get a little.
All right, that was fun. That was a
You
good
kind
time.
of look like, honestly, interpretive dance moment here. You kind of look like yours is a fish in a cartoon with like bones. You know, like a dead fish where it just has like the bones of a fish. You know what I'm saying? Look at it in the camera. Like fish. It's very fish-like. Here's the head of the fish. Here's like the tail going on. That's what I see.
All right.
That's my interpretive
All right.
dance.
I'm glad you see that.
It's my interpretive dance.
That's fine. That's nothing wrong with that. Everyone's got their own opinion, even if it's wrong.
So this has been Rainbow Brite with Lite Brites.
2 beards and some Lite Brites. 2 beards going dark. That is a great time, and you're a fantastic human for acquiring this.
Yeah. Of course.
This is interesting. I want to pop this off, but I feel like I'm gonna break it. I'll go ahead and not do that.
Can you pop these off?
I don't want to try. I think so.
I feel like I should take it apart just to make sure the lights are actually even and working.
Yeah.
Lite Brite, get some quality control, bro.
Wait, what's the matter with you? If we can get this in a day, I expect it to work.
And for like $14.
Yeah, that's amazing.
For
the two of them?
No,
It was like
14.
say still.
But it would have been cool. It would be cool if like we could find some like legit Lite Brites.
These are. This is the brand name
I
here.
mean, these are good. I'm just saying. Maybe,
like good ones.
maybe they have like a $60 version. You know what I'm saying?
It just takes up your whole wall.
No, I just mean like some metal paneling, some like actual LED lights, not like this little spot.
Speaking of
customizable patterns,
that would be neat.
I'm doing some additions here.
I think they have some. I think they have some pages that like you can, like it just has hash marks over where the holes are, so you can put them wherever you want.
Yeah, I tried to look for other patterns. There's not a lot of options. I didn't look for very long, but
especially since this is such a specific size too, so that makes sense. But we were talking about earlier about doing things to your walls. You should totally do like an accent wall in that little nook there. Just throw some like reclaimed wood up it.
That's originally what I was going to do because that's like my streaming wall. Sorry, you guys can't see this in audio pop listeners. Sorry, you're fucked.
You're fucked for this episode. It's very visual today. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to because that's where I stream, but I'm not convinced that that's how I want to set my room up yet. Especially if we're gonna like have like actually build a little bit of a set out. Yeah, I just don't know.
Also, it'd be cool too is if you do pick one of these two bigger walls to have it set up, you could do a nice like reclaimed wood mountain. So it's like big at the top, and then it kind of like comes down, so you don't have to do a whole wall. You know. I don't
know that I'm hipster enough for that.
It could be cool. It could make it work. I think it'd be cool.
I don't know if it might make me look like a little bit of a douche.
All right, well then maybe we'll just look up different designs and make something happen. But
dude, maybe we should make something.
That's what I was thinking about. Like, why would you buy?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're stupid.
You're right.
You just find free wood and make it yourself.
Yeah, I did make a coffee table at one point in my life.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I made a birdhouse one time. That was stupid. Don't want to do that again. Don't really want to track birds.
My coffee table was shit, but like for the budget that I had and materials, I mean, it was pretty legit.
Yeah, that's good.
I think these are supposed to be flowers down here. Sorry, no one can see this. Flowers. I don't know though.
I think you're right.
I kind of like how this turned out though. Maybe not this mountain.
No, I think
here.
Yeah,
but it's kind of got that like that like cotton candy skies. You know when the sun sets, maybe the sun was a little bit lower, a little bit orangier, and then you had like the pinkness right there. Then a little more accurate.
Yep, I like it.
Accurate.
I like it a lot. Good shit, my friend.
No, like I'm gonna make a little happy tree right here.
What were you adding? Did you add the flowers?
Yeah, so I added I added some orange to the sun.
That's good.
And this little cloud up here.
That's nice. The cloud's a good touch.
Yeah,
the cloud's a good touch.
Add a couple little happy trees.
It's hard to find the.
Yeah, when you don't have the marker, you're really
at the mercy of not being drunk.
It's not really a happy tree, but we'll call it a happy tree.
I haven't eaten since noon, and I paid way too much at Dairy Queen.
In 500 years.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. I'm fucking hungry.
Maybe it's a little yellow leaf.
We need to do a steak podcast.
A steak cast.
Yep, a steak cast. That needs to happen at some point. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know if a bunch of people want to hear us eat.
Maybe.
They did hear us just make a bunch of fucking Lite Brites. Speaking of which.
But the microphone's far enough away, you're not gonna like pick up. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'll make him pick it up.
Oh, can it? camera. Oh, I feel like I gotta set mine up now.
Yeah.
See, how is it? That's nice. Here we go. Add some. Look at how artistic that is. Tilted. Boop. Oh yeah. No, that's too uniform. Wait, no. That's good. No, now it's the same thing. Gotta go opposite. There you go.
I mean, you have your sight standing straight up. That's risky business right there.
Thank you.
Fucking Tom Cruise over here.
I do my own stunts, you know.
Actually, I haven't watched that movie.
Which movie?
Risky Business.
Oh, okay. Woof! Don't know how I missed that one. I don't think I've ever seen it either.
Great movie.
Don't think I've ever seen it.
Dude, maybe we should do that for a podcast. Just kidding.
Just watch Risky Business.
In our underwear.
Nice. Just do one big old slide across your not wood floor anywhere.
Yep. Our mild cool linoleum.
There you go. That'll work well. You can make that happen.
We could grease it up a little bit and just fly.
Man, go so far.
Anyways, let's talk about this beer, dude.
Let's talk about this beer.
Try to talk about this beer, and then we get
I know.
Lite Brite.
Where you got it? Where you hiding it? Where's this beer you keep bragging about? Okay.
Oh, you need a refill. I see.
Yeah. I'm ready. I can pour my own this time though. I'm big.
Magic.
I'm a big boy.
Stash.
Trust the stash. We need to make more music for this podcast.
I want to Twitch up. Maybe we have someone chat. We do. We just need more talent. Really, dude, it looks real pink when the foam's foaming.
Yeah, it does.
So that's notes.
Yeah, they can see it.
Yeah,
they can tell. Definitely some notes for sure on that front. I don't know. I'd close that. You probably want some, at least a little bit. No, I don't know.
I should probably finish mine first, right?
I guess. Yeah, you're gonna mix cooler beer with warmer beer and things like that. So
Carbonation's gonna.
Aromas.
If you guys were scientists like us, then you'd understand.
You'd understand all this jargon we're speaking. Yeah. But sorry. So, how is she looking? Huh? I can see the wheels turning. Go on though.
Normally I can see you writing and you're writing and I can't see the notes, so this is really throwing me off. So I like to make fun of whatever you write.
Fuck you! I'm making no spelling. I don't make spelling mistakes on my phone.
But it's not always spelling. I just
I'm not good
to make fun of you.
I'm not good at typing. You should see me type. Everyone probably judges me so hard at work. Like, look at this fucking moron. What is he doing with 3 fingers?
Anyways. No, it's surprisingly orange for how pink it is when you are pouring it, and when you have a smaller amount, it becomes more pink. The foam is pinky. I'd say pinky. You say pinkish.
No, I say the foam is pink-y. The beer is pinkish.
Okay, fair enough. You got a light carb flowing through it, dude. It's got some bubbles. Yeah. I'm almost done with mine, and I still got bubbles. Yeah. Super clear though. Soup's clear.
Yeah, very champagne looking, honestly. Especially when you hold it up to the light like that, very champagne-y.
I wonder if that's because it's a Brut IPA.
Probably.
I wonder if it's rosé or rose, though. I'm still...
did it say rose in the...
Yeah, but they could have just forgot the
No,
accent.
I know. I think it's rosé. I think they had the accent at the brewery.
I don't know.
It's not on our website at all?
No, it's not. I'm calling it rosé. Might be wrong.
I bet they probably posted it on their Instagram.
That's a lot of work that I'm not about to go through.
Later.
We'll figure it out. It's a rose or rosé.
Yeah. It's a rosy.
Comment below. We could actually say comment below because we're going to post it on YouTube, maybe.
I wanted to do a freeze frame before we clapped,
We already clapped.
So got it. Yeah. So
we got the freeze frame.
Later. It's okay.
Dude, that'd be a good freeze frame. Clapping with the Lite Brites. Mine's off. Fuck. Yeah.
Alright. How does it smell, Levy? Take me on a nose journey.
Mine's really at the bottom of the glass here. So.
Hurry up! I want my nostrils
How about you start smelling and I'll start pouring?
I want my nostrils to play with the foam. I want it to jiggle all about in my nasal cavities.
Thanks for that. Did they give me a new cap? Dude, they gave me a new cap.
They always do.
No, I mean...
They always do.
No, they don't.
Oh, they
They literally have a labeled cap here. Never seen that. But they gave me 2 stickers, so I don't know.
Whenever I get a growler filled, I always get a new cap. In fact, I stopped saving my caps. I just throw them away because they give me a new one.
I like storing them with the cap so I make sure no dust or anything gets in there.
That is smart.
Which is also stupid because I rinse it out anyways, but like,
right.
You know.
Well, yeah, so now you're assuming it's like, so I either got to rinse it out beforehand, let it dry, then put the cap on, or I just do like rinse it out and like leave it with the cap off and let dust get in there and just rinse it one more time before I go.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Probably doesn't matter. Anyways, tell us about the smell.
You said it before, and I think you hit it on.
I really poured it hard.
I know, I did too, and so there's like no fucking carb in here. It's kind of...
Whatever.
Look at this, it's so dead, and I have a lot in here.
Whatever.
It's completely calm. Very, very florally, so maybe it is rose, to be honest. I'm not really sure.
So, I cheated.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at the notes on Untapped with the description of this beer.
Whoa, hold on. Let's,
I'm talking about the smell because I agree with you.
Oh, okay.
I'm in agreement. But there was a note on Untapped that I think really hits it off. Hefty hop aroma with additions of Galaxy, Mosaic, and Citra. Those are the hop types. Combined with dried hibiscus petals, imparting a floral notes. And like now that it says hibiscus, I'm like, yep, that's it.
I've had hibiscus IPAs, and that's this.
Yeah,
100,000%.
Yeah. They say that, and I was like, yep, done. I wouldn't have been able to like pick that out, like specifically, but that's where our floral is coming from for sure.
Yep, 1,000%. Fantastic, by the way. I love hibiscus IPAs. I don't think people do enough of them.
It's really nice because it's like a not very sweet smell.
Yes.
Like, but it's not like earthy or leafy either. Like it's
right.
florally with like it's sweet, but it's not like
almost perfumey.
Overpowering.
Almost perfumey.
A little bit, but not like sharp like I know.
Yeah, not sharp.
I know
not alcohol-y,
like
perfumey.
Sharp. Yeah, it's not alcohol-y, not sharp.
Just the aroma,
like a very like it's essence, right? Like
yeah.
It just
Yeah, that says it good. But yeah, hibiscus. I mean, like you said, if they wouldn't have said it, I don't know if I would have picked that out. But like, nothing says it better than that for sure.
Is it hibiscus or hibiscus, or is it both?
I believe it's hibiscus.
Hibiscus.
Yeah,
that's right. It sounds right.
Yeah. Taste.
I don't want to get too much into conclusion here, but I'm going to a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I really like this because it's a Brut IPA that's not overly champagne-y. And so that's like part of the taste to me is that you've got a lot of hoppy notes. You got a lot of beer notes, right? That's why it's got that like, probably why it's got that like dark orange color to it as well. So I don't know if it's the florally accents that you definitely taste or just like it's actually got like a good hop profile to the taste. Yeah. I'm trying not to conclude here, but like it's really difficult for me to like narrow down the taste without comparing it to the other Brut IPAs we've had, and this is a good change to me.
100%. This is reminiscent for me of Sierra Nevada's Brut IPA, and I say that in the sense that Sierra Nevada, like we probably had like 3 Brut IPAs before I had Sierra Nevadas, and I was like, wow, this is a nice refresher. Where like I feel like everyone is like trying to be cool and hipstery with the Brut IPAs and like making them more hoppier than is probably needed for this style of beer. I mean, they're meant to be light, dry beers.
This is dry, by the way. Like it is.
It is
pretty dry.
It is, but it doesn't have like this like I don't know. Champagne's like more dry and more sweet than this.
Yeah.
And so this adds that extra oomph of like a hoppy profile, like you said, where that just shines beautifully through this.
It shines beautifully through it, but it also doesn't detract, I don't think, from the dry champagne.
It's a good balance.
Taste that it gives, and the floral notes, and if it's rosé, then I like it. Like I think when I first tasted it, I described it a little bit as like candied. Kind of what I mean by that is like have you ever had candied bacon?
Yes, and I've had candied fruits, and I don't mean that in like a funny but I mean like I've had like candied lemon zest. And I get what you mean.
So it's got a sweet bite to something that's not typically sweet. Like it gives it that just like, oh, that's a cool note there.
A sweet bite is a perfect way to put that.
Because it's not a sweet beer. It's candied. It's not candy. It's candied.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it for sure. But so this reminds me of Sierra Nevadas in the sense that like Sierra Nevadas is like a fresh breath of air because it was different than everything else that everyone else was making. Where most of people's Bruts are like overly hoppy, where Sierra Nevada is like, damn, this is like beer but champagne. Holy shit. And this, on the other hand, is just different than all of the other ones we've had. Where like I've not had a florally brewed IPA, and especially one as balanced as this one is, like between your sweetness, your hoppiness, your dryness, like it really has got it all going on, and it's really nice.
It's balanced.
I said balanced, you fuck. Gosh, I'm telling you, I'll say it when I admit I might have overused it early on, but I feel
never use it anymore after I made fun of you.
Exactly, I fucking never, even if it was like, no, it's fucking not. Now I feel like I'm on track where I'm using it an appropriate amount.
No, this is it. No,
yeah,
it's a balance. And a unique characteristic to this that I think, for me, I don't know if it's the same for you. I would get this again.
Oh yeah,
I would go back today and order it. It's good. It's really
Yep.
Not to rate it, but like I like it. That's why I enjoy it. Okay.
You know what would be a nice spin on a poor man's mimosa? So when we got Revolution's brewed IPA, we paired it with some orange juice. I paired
grapefruit juice or orange juice?
Orange juice. I did at least. You might have done grapefruit. I don't know if you ever did. You ever get Sierra Nevada's Brut? Did we do that one?
I don't know. I feel like we did, but I don't know.
I think we did do it on the podcast, but you might have just got like two of them or something.
Yeah, because once you said Sierra Nevada's was different, I was like, oh yeah, I feel like maybe we didn't do it on the podcast, but we at least talked about it being different than the others.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure we did it on the podcast. I don't know.
Pretty
sure.
Let's
move past it.
But so this one, I think would go great in some guava juice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure out where you were going, and so I'll give you my alternative.
Go
on. So a lager top, not a common drink in the U.S., but it's a pretty common drink across the pond. Is a lager topped with lemonade. It's like a shandy. I think that like a really harsh like a sour lemonade to this would also be pretty good.
I would really like to taste that sour lemon with like the sweeter floral notes in this. That would be really nice. I'll go with that. I'll try them both. Fuck yeah,
we'll do both.
That's fantastic. Do they can this or bottle this, or is it just on draft?
I have no idea.
All right.
Well, I had no idea, so I brought a growler in, and I said, fill my growler with whatever this was called.
Fill this with that rainbow
Brite
bullshit.
Lite Brite IPA.
Fill us with the bright shit, please. Thank you very much.
Anyways, you want to talk about the feel since you already wrote it down?
We said it's balanced. Medium to light body. It's not super thick. It's not really sticky or anything like that.
Just to add a little feel to you.
Yeah.
Dry.
Yeah. That's
dry's a good word.
Yes,
because we haven't actually notated that it's dry. We just talked about it a lot.
It's quite dry, I will say.
It's really we're putting it in feel, but it's really, to me anyways, it's really more of an aftertaste or after effect to your mouth that like it makes me thirsty. Dude.
Finishes that way, yeah. But it's like once you drink more, it's like, there it is.
Yeah.
But then like it keeps you wanting more. It's not like necessarily in a bad way, but it does make you thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
And then it definitely has that crisp, like higher end, like shimmer to it, if you will. It's a nice hoppy profile up there. It's good. So, how you feeling about it overall, my friend?
I'm gonna give it a 3.8 grade. The more that I drink it, and I've had this more than you, the more that I drink it, the more that I enjoy it, which is, it's actually like, we don't have a lot of those on the podcast, I feel like. A lot of times we really like beers, and the more we drink them, we're like, I'm kind of getting tired of this. I could keep drinking this one, and I'd be happy.
Yeah.
I could finish this growler, and I'd still be picking out certain notes, and I'd still be wanting more. It's not heavy, and it's like we said, it's dry. It leaves me wanting more.
Yep.
Which is nice, to me, anyways. So I'm gonna give it a 3.8 great, and I like, just the more I drink it, it's great. And the other thing that I really like about it, it's a different take on a really popular thing right now, which is making the Brut IPAs.
Yeah.
So if a brewery can differentiate themselves while keeping that identity of a Brut IPA, which I think they do amazingly, like, that's a total thumbs up for me, because it just shows, like, we're taking something to the next level. So
yeah, no, I totally agree. I think 3.8 is totally fair. I'm gonna go with 3.75. I didn't want to. That's what I had in my mind. I didn't necessarily want to be swayed by what you said. Yeah. I probably could go higher, but 3.75. It is. It's a great beer.
Good or great?
It's great. It's great. Yeah, definitely on the more great side than good. And I think low key Seven Seas is becoming more and more of a favorite of mine. Where like,
which you've only been there once, even. Like,
I've been there once. I mean,
we've had a lot of different beers. But...
yeah, we've had I think I've had like a couple of their other beers before that. And then even just that one time that we went the other day, like, I think I had like 3 or 4, probably tried maybe 4 to 5 different kinds of their beers.
Not even IPAs too. You like kind of branched out to their
had like one of their brown ale and
CDA. I think you've tried.
Yep.
So
fantastic stuff. So good on you, Seven Seas. You make some good shit, and it's awesome. It's like right around the corner from your house here. Like, that's super rad. That's like
10 minutes from work for you.
Right. Yeah.
15 minutes or whatever it is.
Still, yeah. I mean, it's. I'm always happy to see like a local place like actually be fucking good, because there was this brewery that was close to my work in Illinois, and dog shit. Sorry, I hated you, because you had one good IPA, and after that you had like just like very mediocre pale ale, if anything on the like not good side. They had like these weird German and Belgian styles that like were just light, and I still don't even think they even did a good job at those. So it was disappointing, because I wanted to support them so bad, because they're like the only local brewery in the area.
Yeah.
But I was like, I can't do it. Like, I'm not gonna just buy your one beer every time. Like, I can't do it.
So if you guys are if any of you are familiar with Tacoma, I live close to the brewery district, or soon to be brewery district. I don't know what they're.
After we put ours in.
Yeah. But so I have like 3 breweries now that are like 2 minutes away from me, and one of the breweries is that way. I'm like, they're super local, just opened up. Maybe they'll get better, but like, we went like pre-opening week. We were like, let's just check out if they're open.
Yep.
And they had a soft opening, and they're like, yeah, come try our beer. And Elizabeth really liked one of the beers that she had. I wasn't a fan of a lot of this stuff, and then we came back after their opening, or maybe it was another soft opening still, I don't know. And their kitchen was like partially open, and we just didn't have a good experience with the food. And like, I was pretty much the same with the beer, and Elizabeth still really liked that one beer. But it was just like,
sucks.
Yeah, it just sucks, because it's like, I want, like, you're local and so new. I want to like you and support you so much. I just don't know how.
Yeah, give me a reason, please. I am begging you. I want to support you.
Yeah, maybe you can't make a good beer. Give me like a fucking amazing appetizer to like keep me coming back.
Cook a mean ass fantastic burger. Not that hard to do. Do that.
Yeah.
Focus on that, and then just improve your beer.
Improve your beer as you go, and like I'll drink your okay beer.
Right.
But like it's so hard when you're like, I don't have like if you don't give me a reason, right? Then it's
right, and yeah. So even like for me and Elizabeth, like we're not gonna go to this place to enjoy this one beer, and we're not gonna continue to go back just to drink one beer. I'm just not gonna do that.
We got a good comment that I think is for you.
Go on. What is it? I can't.
Damn, you look strong as shit. Is it true you lost a nipple trying to breastfeed an iguana?
I don't really like to talk about what goes on in the bedroom, but
oh, you guys got some iguana play going on.
I mean, we keep it fresh, I don't know what that's on about, to be honest with you. I don't even know. I don't know who that is. What is
so Stinkiest Duck? I'll answer that for Nick. Yes, he did lose a nipple to an iguana, allegedly. Allegedly.
It's a rumor.
Allegedly.
Maybe. Allegedly. Could have happened. Could have not.
Can you imagine an iguana biting your nipple?
I've not seen an iguana's teeth, so no. I'll look up an iguana's teeth because
I haven't seen an iguana's teeth either, but I'm imagining they're like small and sharp. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
This one is much more puffy than this one, and I solely attribute it to all the titty twisters I got in my younger years.
Well, now you can attribute it to an iguana biting you, so...
Maybe someone's seen my nipples and I'm like, damn, did he get bit by an iguana or something? It's very random for someone to pop in and say that, but I respect you for asking the hard questions, the ones that need to get asked.
You're real. You looked over here, but
I did, because that's where the monitor is. But then wait for it in the delayed version. I look right in the eyes. So I made it happen.
We appreciate you being authentic and asking the questions that people are scared to ask.
Ooh, that hurt. They're very fine and pointy.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That's what I imagined.
They're like really pointy, actually. Look how pointy those are.
No, I know. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, well,
those look razor sharp, dude.
Yeah, they got some canines that are looking a little big too. Mm. Yeah, I would not. Oh my gosh, it's like a dinosaur. I don't want that. Who are you? Anyways, let's turn these on. Final Lite Brite for the podcast.
Finger guns. Beep, 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 beep.
Stupid. I wish I didn't do that.
Whatever. We all live lives of regret. Sometimes. Alright, let's close this thing out.
Yeah, we need to stop this.
It's 6:15, dude. Your girlfriend's about to
get off work. And then take like 12 years to get here. Actually, not from where she's at, but still.
Yeah, she's like 2 minutes away.
Yeah, but so,
this has been, Nick doing a Lite Brite.
And Levi doing his Lite Brite.
Thanks for listening to our Lite Brite and watching our words.
If you hated this, especially if you're listening to the audio podcast, we probably won't do this next week.
Watch it on YouTube. That's what you should do, because we might do it next week. No idea.
Very probable.
Dude, we should make...
These were fun.
So one of the things that we talked about right before we end it is that, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but we were both going to draw penises.
Yeah.
We did mention this.
Yeah.
Just had an idea. What if we make beer glasses on Lite Brite? Why didn't we think of that?
I don't know. We'll do that next time. We can like make our... You just flip the page over.
Alright, later.